everybody. How's it going? Hope you're doing well and bouncing back from this rough moon. Sorry about the line on my head. I work at Amazon and I wear a hat. Speaking of hat, we got free hats for Labor Day weekend. The full moon is crazy out there, so be warned. This one is very heavy, and let me tell you, it's been a fucking day. I, got up as like normal, went to work, and the same thing as my car issue last time happened again. So, I could only go 20 miles per hour. So I pulled over, I turned my car off, I went back to normal. Then like halfway to work, it did it again, so I had to pull over. But I made it to work exactly on time. Wasn't a minute late. The car is fine. It drove me home, and I have one more day to get to and from work, and I live so close that it's not going to do anything, and I made an appointment for the shop, so that'll get in there. Rent will be paid, my car will be fixed. I got the job, so I'm just waiting for my background check, and then they're gonna tell me when to come do the drug screening, and then I gotta go through training. And so it just stressed me out because like everything just is happening at once. Like I just woke up one day and I was like, I need a change, and I just put it out there, and it's like clicking into place. But last full moon, I know it's dark magic again. Nothing is going to stick. I don't have to worry about anything. Like, look at what happened. Like, yeah, I had some car trouble, but I got to work on time. I still got to and from home. I know God will get me to and from home tomorrow from work. It's getting in the shop. I got, it'll get fixed. All my bills will be paid. Like, I'm starting a new job. My life is getting better. I'll be working 4 days a week, same 3 days off, like same amount of time, except the holiday season. I might have to work one more day a week, but that's one more day a week, not extra hours too, unless I want it, I guess. But I might, because it's cold, can't do anything. I'm working by myself after training. I'm just driving a van. I technically don't work for Amazon because I deliver for but we mostly do Amazon packages. That's why I thought it was Amazon, but we do any kind of mail service. So I'll be driving around by myself, listening to the radio all day, and like I don't have anyone infringing on my energy, and I can shine because I'm out there by myself. I don't have to compete with anyone. Like, I just got to do a good job on my route. Like, I'm a hard-ass worker. I grind. I'll do my job. Like, I don't worry about myself in that sense. I'm nervous about driving and getting used to the van, and, like, I've never been a delivery driver before, so I'm, like, nervous. Like, how do I find the address? But, like, I'm sure you get into the flow of things. My point is, just keep saying no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Keep saying your prayers, because anybody on the dark end of things, they always seem to like use full moons, and I've been affected. I got pretty nasty ones out there because I have a big purpose and they know I'm about to step into it soon, so they're like throwing everything at me. So as soon as my car went off, first of all, this was the first night of the moon being full, even though it's technically tonight is the first on the calendar. It was up. I'm like, oh, here we go, and I felt sick all day at work, and luckily I had anti-nausea medicine from when I was sick before, and I didn't feel any effects after that. So they're trying to fuck with my health. Doesn't work. Tried to fuck with my car. Isn't gonna work. God's protecting my health, my body, my soul, my mind, my car, my home, my job, my prosperity, my money. Just keep saying that. God is protecting me. And He will back you up. You are one of His. You pray. You're not out here doing anything bad to anyone else. If you pray and you say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and you say the Lord's Prayer and you ask for protection from your guides and your angels, you are going to be fine. The only thing you have to worry about is God's wrath. That is the only thing you need to fear. Like, You are protected. Evil can't fuck with God's people, okay? Especially when you ask God. You say, God, I feel like somebody's doing dark magic against me. I don't want that to happen. Can you please help me? Can you please tell me, show me what I need to do to protect myself if I need to do more? And I tell you, they'll lead you. I didn't have anyone teaching me any of this shit. I am all self-taught because I learned to listen to God and my guides. I'm just throwing it out there because it's an evil full moon. But I'm just letting you know it's going to be the rough over the next few days if you got some bad buttholes like me. But anyway, let's get into this reading. It's going to be just like a love situation. Let's see what do you need to know about this connection? What's going on? Your person's thoughts and feelings. Actually, let's not start with these. Let's see, like, the energy you give off to your person. This could be a situationship, or this could be a relationship or a crush. What energy do you give off? So this person, dragon. They feel like you're an important twin flame soulmate, that you're hiding your feelings. Or that you're being shady. Or you're very mysterious. You're sexy as fuck. You have sensual vibes. Anything else about the viewer's vibes? Snake and rabbit. So with this bat and snake, they do feel you're very strong, very spiritual with this dragon, very strong personality. Rabbit, with the flamingo, horny vibes or siren vibes. Man or a woman, you have siren vibes, but that you're family oriented as well and traditional. Let's see how they feel about you before I put the animal deck. Let's see what vibes they're trying to send your way. I have a fuzzy on my nose. I came home and I keep finding fuzzies everywhere. Oh, 1 second. My own fault. I broke open like I think it's goose feathers, and I've been itching all day, and I just been like goose feathers of all things to frickin' break open. They go everywhere. Ooh, they're trying to, like, they want to be sexy. They're trying to flirt with you. They're trying to get your attention. Strut, prance, whatever you want to call it. They're giving you sexy vibes. They're hoping you're picking it up on it. Owl. They want you to think they're smart and that they're mature. Badger. You're a bit, like, this person is a bit of a recluse, but let me get a clarifier because I'm getting a couple things. Phoenix, ladybug, and wolf. They want to bother you in the good way. Like getting the butterflies, they want to race through your mind. With this ladybug, they want you to think that they're lucky and that having them around is a good thing. And they want you to answer this mating call that they're sending out to you. Alright, so let's see how they view you as a person. Like if they had to describe your personality and how you are to someone. You have the symbol and the warrior. You're a worrywart, concerned mother hen, father hen. Maybe you just think 20 miles ahead and you get stressed out super easy, or that you're just worried about a lot in this connection. The symbol, I feel like, you know, when this, like you get everybody's attention, you might be a little bit of no filter. Just say shit right out that like goes across the room like a boing. Like when the church goes off, or the church bells go off, you know what time it is. Kind of like that. You have a presence. Let's see. There we go. The sage. You're very healing. You don't tolerate bullshit. You have no tolerance for bullshit. You're very protective. People feel safe around you. I don't know why I'm getting like police officer, like EMT vibes, or like doctor. You're very nurturing with this warrior and the sage. You worry about everybody. The drama queen. I don't feel like this is bad. I just feel like you're extra. You're dramatic because you're a worry wart. Like, what if our arm gets cut off? Like, you shouldn't do that. I'm like that too. I worry about everything. Let's see. What is this person's personality so you know who I am talking about? What is this person's personality? So the viewer knows who this is. Spirit? The grace. They're very, very like sophisticated, a bit uptight. Maybe they dress very preppy, regal. The alchemist. Very powerful, mystic, mysterious, good at what they do. I don't know why I'm feeling boss energy. The hopeful. They're always optimistic, looking on the bright side of things. And they're really hopeful in this connection. It's like this person doesn't take no from you. Like they're never going to give up. Maybe if they've been trying for years, they've been trying to manifest you as well. The messenger. You feel like that you know this you feel this person knows everybody's tea. Like you know where to go for like the juicy deets. All right, let's see. Let's get some feelings now. How does this person, if they had to sit and describe to me what's going on in your connection and how they feel about you, what would they say? This is my channel card deck, by the way. Mean words that hurt, the cold compress, you don't like who I'm with. So this person spilled the tea. They don't like your person. Point blank, period. They called your person out. They might have even called you out that you're different with this person. And you're healing from that. It was a bit of a bite. You got pissed. This person was pissed at you. It put a damper on this relationship because they don't like who you're with. I think they're very protective of you. Media lurking. This person watches and stalks your social media. Probably because you're with somebody that they just don't feel like they can be in your life while this person is around. They're that toxic. I heard dark and dirty. I don't know what that means. I'm sure we'll get into it, but they really don't like this person. I can feel that. But it's because they feel like they're either not in it for the right reasons or they don't treat you in the way you deserve. We have scoreboard. Yeah, there's like one-upping here. It's like, I think you hurt each other and now you're like faking to each other how happy your life is. Or it could be past tense. Scoreboard could be this person compares themselves to the person you're with. Like, why are they with them and not me? Or they're always like, your person did this and I would never do that to you. Left in the dust. Yeah, this person got ghosted when you got into a relationship. So this could have been somebody who is an ex or was a friend or was trying and then someone came in and you're like, look, I like this person. Bad temperament, but it was in reverse. I think you guys were in bad temperament in the past. I don't feel like this person is anymore. You walked away in reverse. I think you walk away and come back to this person. I don't know if you're doing this on purpose, like you just, like when you fight with your ex, do you call this person or vice versa? It could be a little bit of that, or nobody really walked away. You just kind of like had an argument and then stopped talking. It could be that too. I think you have a big ego. So not only don't they like your person, but they feel like this person changed you and took you into like a very materialistic 3D based person, when I feel like this person thought you were a free spirit, very giving, like charitable, like you had this sweet grace to you, and they feel like you've had a fall from grace because of the person you're with. It's another reason why they also left you in the dust, because I think you walked away in reverse, because I think this person walked away from you, but it's not because they wanted to walk away from you. They wanted to walk away from the person you became with this person and the person, because they're severely toxic. So it wasn't because they didn't want you and didn't love you, because I feel like this person loves you to death, still wants you. They're media lurking. They were very upset because I feel like they either feel you're being Stockholmed or catfished or manipulated in some way. Out with others. So this person either saw you out with others while you were with this person, and that could be another reason why they're upset and think you have a big ego. They could think you're playing the field. They're like, oh, this person's just a big player all the way around. Or they don't like your person because they saw them cheating on you, basically. Or this is a reference of you were seeing me and them at the same time. The victim role. This person feels like you don't see how you hurt this person, that you don't see that I don't know why I hear it's not all about you. I think your person or you made something all about you. It's like your person wants attention. I feel like they just want attention. They were like a victim person. They wanted everybody to feel sorry for them. It's like they were a one-up person. Like if you were at a party and you said, oh yeah, well, at work I hurt myself, it wasn't serious, I just had to go get a stitch or two. I'm like, oh yeah. The person would be like, oh, I hurt myself and I had to, like, say you got 3 stitches. This person was like, oh, I had to get 7 stitches. They didn't get stitches. They just wanted to one-up you in some way. I feel like that person is very much like this. They had to steal the attention. So it's like the person that you're with in this person's eyes never really let you guys be friends anyway. Like when you were out with others, this person would, I feel like they would control who you talk to. And I don't know if this is real. This is just how this is from your person's perspective, so don't kill me. I'm just saying how they think and feel. Again, this could have been in the past. This could be current. It's just the beginning of the reading. A bitter pill. Yeah, it was hurtful. Cause and effect. Yeah, something happened because of this person that came into your life, and it made them better towards you because they either feel like you backstabbed them and chose this person over them, or like betrayed a friendship, betrayed a relationship, betrayed their trust, or you just changed so much and just acted like, have you ever had a friend, like, say you guys weren't in the popular crowd and then they made it into the popular crowd and they started being a jerk? Like, it's in a bunch of movies, like teen movies. Like, it could have been something like that. Like, you're not like that. Like, you're not the friend I started hanging out with, or you're not the person I fell in love with. There's all this cause and effect because of this person coming into your life, and it's all centered around the person you are with or were with at the time, if you're not with this person anymore. This person just feels like you're faking it, like you're just gliding on about your life. They might feel you have an open relationship. They kind of feel like your heart died and you're just walking around in a meat suit. They don't recognize you. I'm not saying this is your truth. This is their perspective of it. You defend me. So even though they have all this hurt, I think they know that you defend them to the person. that's why this person is so hurt. Because it's like, how could you still stay with them? I feel like, or how could you have still stayed with them if you're not with them anymore? Taking the lead in reverse. You didn't take the lead on something. Even though you defended them or you're defending them now, it's like you're not taking any actions. It's like this person doesn't see any change. Even though they know that you defend them, that you're always a friend, that you have love for them in some way, they don't feel like you're taking the lead to fix whatever happened. And masquerade party, they're hiding themselves from you. They're protecting their heart from you, and they feel like with this cruise control and masquerade party that you're just like lying about your life, pretending to be at the dunk tank. They think that your relationship is shitting the bed. They think it's all phony. They might be sensing that either you might have come to the same conclusion as this person about the person you're with, but because of your ego, you might just be staying with them because of pride, or that's their perception of it. Anything else from this deck that we need to know? Show me, don't tell me. Yeah, they want action from you. They don't believe your words. They might be hearing that you're saying nice things or feeling that you're coming back in their direction, but they want to know that you're done with this person, that you're not gonna, that like, you're ride or die 100%. Like, this person came out with the dragon. Like, they want something serious with you. They don't want anyone else on the table. Pulled like magnets. Yeah, they can't get over you. Shooting stars, they think you're fated. They think that you're soulmates. Alright, so these are all like movies and shows. I'm going to pull one for you and one for your person. This is going to describe your life to me so I can see what the situation is. What's going on with your person at this time? What's their life like with your person? We have Batman. Oh my God, the bat came out too for you. Angels in the outfield. So they could be in the occult, like a paranormal investigator, medium. They could be dealing with the loss of a loved one. Maybe they lost a spouse and are raising kids on their own. It is baseball season. They could be in baseball. Praying, hoping, giving this to spirit. I think they're very spiritually in tuned. Batman is like, there's like this double life. It's like they have a life they're living. It's not like they're putting their life on hold, but there's this 5D life that they want with you, that they daydream, that they image about, whether awake or sleeping. They have this life that they fantasize about you. And this is the double life. Like, they're half in, half out, always wondering. I think you're on this person's mind a lot. I think they're getting a lot of signs from spirit about this connection. Let me get one more. What's their life like right now? Ghost. It says, the positive, true love, the it couple. Negative, lost a lover or just left a relationship. So yeah, definite loss of a loved one. I think they lost a deep love. They might be getting signs from the spirit that you're coming back. Or they feel like you died, like you just up and left their life and there's this hole missing. Or ever since they met you, they don't know how they existed without you. Let's see, what's your life like right now? Meet Joe Black. Oh my goodness. We have Ghost, Angels in the Outfield, and Meet Joe Black. If you think about Meet Joe Black, somebody came into the family, they met. She had a relationship with death, and she didn't know it was death. But the end of the movie is being referenced. If you've never seen this movie, you might not want to watch. If you're planning to watch this, don't listen on. But at the end of the movie, like, the body that Brad Pitt's character took died in the beginning, right? But they met. she met him before he died and death took that body. So when death came to the dinner, she thought it was the guy and she fell in love with that guy. It was love at first sight. So death's gift to her because he fell in love with her. Like, death wanted to come here and experience what humans do because of Anthony Hopkins' characters describing. It's like he knew he was dying and he had a conversation with death and he's like, I've had this beautiful life. I've loved deeply. I have this family. And death's like, I've never got to experience this. I want to know what it's like. And it's kind of like he gets a pass from God to have a limited time on earth. So he meets people and he's just here to experience, right? He doesn't plan on falling in love, but he falls in love, with her. And she thinks it's the guy the whole time. At the end, you can tell she kind of figures it out, and then he comes back to her. And I feel like it's a reference to your change. I feel like you were walking through this mundane life like you were somebody else in someone else's shell. Like you weren't yourself, and I think you feel either embarrassed by it or you were just trying to find yourself. You got a little lost in the wrong connections. Like death thought he knew what he wanted. He thought he was missing out on something, so he went to experience it, and then he realized the hurt that was going to cause, the connections that, it made his job harder because he saw the human side of it, so I think. But it says falling in love, meeting the one, spiritual connection, re-falling in love, reunion, meet cute. So if you haven't met, I think you are thinking about this person, like if this is just like a situationship, like on the computer, or you were just friends and never lovers. I feel like things are changing because you can't get out of each other's minds. I'm feeling that heavily. We have death, near death, and dying. You could have had like a health crisis, or somebody in your family is dying and or struggling, and you feel like you need this person's comfort. I don't feel like that's for everyone, but I'm feeling it. It's collective. What else is going on in your life? Enough. You could be getting out of a abusive. Like, think about the movie Enough. Like, she goes there basically to kill him to be free. Well, I don't think she goes there to kill him. Like, she goes there to whoop his ass, right? But she ends up killing him. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that one either. But it's like, she had to fight. She had to set up this whole thing. Like, make him think that she was in a city. She had to train. She had to make sure her daughter was safe. So I feel like a lot of this sketchiness, this cruise controlness, is you getting out of a rough situation. I don't feel like your person knows any of this. You just like up and disappeared. Like this connection was like suddenly ripped apart when this crappy, shitty lover came in. But think about the movie Enough. Like this person came into the cafe. It was a set up. I'm feeling strongly the need to tell you this. Like, remember in the beginning when he comes into the diner, it was him and his friend, and they had this whole routine, and this is how they met women. One would act like a dick, and the other one would stick up for them, and then get the date. So that was what Slim was. They just wanted a date, but he ended up falling in love with her and getting married to her, and it was like rags to riches. He had money, he bought the house that she wanted. He like just walked up and gave him an offer because she wanted it, and then like it was this whole beautiful life, and her daughter was like 4, and then all of a sudden he just like slapped her and started being a total control freak because she found out he was cheating, and like he couldn't live the double life anymore. So maybe you found out somebody was living a double life on you, and even though you had this glorious life, all of a sudden in a moment you see the person for who they are, and you're like, holy fuck, I'm in some shit. I gotta run. I hope that's not true. If you're going through that, I'm so sorry. Lawless. That's that old one. That was with like Jesse James, I think. The outlet. The outlets. Why do I keep saying that? Outlaws. Like 3 times it came out of my mouth. But I think this is the movie. 2 parts are in my mind. I feel like, don't quote me on it, I don't know if they die, but Shia's character like meets this girl, and she's like a classy girl, like really, really fancy, and he buys her this nice dress, and they slip away. I feel like you're a couple like that, like from 2 different, like you have to try really hard to get this person. It's like you want to impress them, like Shia's character, but then I don't remember any of the names, so I'm using the actors' names. Tom's character there, and she's such a good Jessica. I think her name is Jessica. She's a good actress. I love her. Shout out to you out there. You've been in a lot of good shit, but like her character was like sexually assaulted, I think. She doesn't tell him. He finds out. Then he like kills him or something. But she doesn't tell him because that was the night he got his throat slit or some shit. Like he almost died. He sat out there all night like like his character. I think that was real too. I don't know. I don't know what in that movie was like real and fake. But you don't fucking know because they used to print so much shit in the paper about outlaws, and like I keep wanting to say outlet, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I keep seeing Shane from The Walking Dead, and he's not even in that movie. What the fuck? Anyway, moving on. Ooh, the Notebook. So this could be like Noe. I can't speak today. Noah and Allie, they broke up when they were so in love, and they broke up when they were kids, and they went and they had all of these years apart, and she was engaged and had this whole thing, and he went out in the army and built the house. So it could be years. This could have been a love from back in the day. All right, let's see. Before we move on and get juicy deets, let's see how your person daydreams, fantasizes about you two together, your relationship, what they want, all that. I just made these, this deck, it has no words. It's just images from like Google Images or Pinterest. I didn't do any of the artwork. I just think that visuals help sometimes, help you see how someone feels. Plus I love art. You know, I'm going to sneak it in there. Shout out to all the artists who did this artwork. I did initially put your names, oh my god, hiccups, on the cards, but I guess they cut it. So like what you see on the screen isn't the final. I didn't know. Oh my god, the hiccups. Full moon. On an awful day, I've been getting them in like 3s, 6s, or 9s, and it's freaking me out. Maybe that just means my manifestations are coming in, or they're warning me to double up on my protection. How does your person daydream about you? Let's see if we'll break it up. That's my blue jay. It's blue jay. I see him. Singing loud for you. Blue jays are messengers. Look at watching you sleep. They love you. Like they could watch you sleep. Aerosmith's I Could Lay Awake Just to Hear You Breathing is playing in my head right now. I actually listened to that at work today. Like, not on purpose. I just let playlists. There's a lot of Aerosmith on there. I was like, Jeannie's got a gun. Whatever it was. I'm like, it makes sense to me, guys, in my earbud. They're like, why are you finger gunning me? I'm like, because Janie has a gun. They started laughing. Everybody knows as soon as you say that. I'm like, look at that. Playing energy. Having fun together. Best friends. But they love you, though. This could be a secret crush. Maybe you guys were friends and like had sleepovers and this is what they were secretly doing. Like, if you only knew, I want your D or your B. Pretending to just be your friend. But then things got cuddly, or this is what they are hoping. You hang out and they're like, ow, let me just get a little closer. The arm thing at the movies, like, you know what I mean? I'm feeling that vibe. It's cute. Oh my god, dancing. Look at, they just see you guys, like they fantasize about you guys hanging out at home a lot. You're all at home and all of these, this person is definitely a homebody. Of all the things that came out, look what you're doing. I think they just fantasize about having alone time with you. Just being the two of you. Maybe you live far away or you're just... Ooh. They want to make out, Sash. This is very high school vibes, but it's cute though. Like, let's just hang out. Like, Netflix and chill. Adult version. Playful. You guys can be yourself. Lots of kissing. It's like that phase where you're like, alright, we're friends, but we want to touch each other's parts. And then you touch each other's parts and then you can't stop touching each other's parts. Oh, cuddling. See? You're just hanging out alone. Now let's see what they dream at night about you. You sneaking up in bed and cuddling them from behind. Bunch of candles. I actually wrote a poem about this earlier. I think it's like rested on me or something. I don't fucking know. You'll know what you'll see the poem. Put it, rested on me, something like that. I don't remember what I titled it. It was like 3 in the morning for Pete's sakes. Right. Cooking. Together. Everything together at home. Out and about, finally. Taking a walk. Something about fall is relevant here. They see you coming together in fall. Maybe they're sensing your union is coming in the fall season. Maybe you guys have to be a secret couple, but they're fantasizing about finally coming out as a couple. Maybe you met in fall. Listening to music, there's a music connection. Just hanging out with you. They just want to hang out with you. All these hangout cards. And touch your parts. And kiss you. I see where this is going. Let's see about you. Oh, one's flipped up. They might want kids in the future with you. Again, watching you sleep. What is this person with watching you sleep? That's cute, though. Let's see what you daydream about this person, if anything. You daydream about them touching themselves to you, or you're hoping. You can't hide from me, collective. It's alright. Even if you don't like this person, and it's like a spiteful thing, you're like, I hope they touch themselves. It serves them right. Hey. I'm just saying what your feelings are, but for a majority of you, you're hoping that this person wanks it to you, or you're feeling that they do. Or this person wants, if you're a female, this person wants to maybe more than 2 fingers. What do you feel? Trying to be stingy out there, collective. You feel like this person's a clinger. You're trying to, you don't like how this person makes you feel. You would never admit. Or they crept up on you. You're like, oh, get out of my head. Anything else that you might fantasize about this person? Too many. What's your view on, what's your take on the relationship? Ooh. Yeah, this person takes care of you. You can be yourselves. Best friend energy. You trust them. Or you did. This is also in the notebook with the ice cream part. Maybe you met in summer. Yeah, this person's a definite friend. You care about this connection. And I think you're a little surprised that you like them like that. Like, what? Why do I want to touch my friend's parts? Like, this is weird. But at the same time, let's get some astrology. What is your person's sign or energy? Moon. Yeah, this full moon is very, very big for you guys. You're feeling each other sexually, big time. Sun, spirit. This could be a Leo here, or this is just building intensity in this connection. You're making each other happy. Mars, fourth, building energy here. Both putting energy towards this connection. It's coming out of a stagnant zone. Fifth house, creativity. There's a lot of drama, I'm not going to lie. I think you guys are creatively, that's what the outlet is. You don't know what to do about your feelings, either one of you. So your creative outlet, you're each other's muses in a creative sense. Grand Cross, you're provoking each other sexually and you don't know what to do about it. You're riling each other up. Part of fortune, increase. Yeah, energy's gaining here. You both want more from this. Eighth house, endings and beginnings. You know that you need to leave the karmic if you want to be with this person. And so if you want this person, you're thinking about that. Or this person is like, I'm not going to be with you until you end. Or your thing with your person. Or this is signifying that you guys had a thing and it ended. This could be an ex. Capricorn, I use codependency. A lot of sexual feelings for each other in this time. Let's go here. Island Paradise. What is your person's take on what happened in this connection, if anything? Let's see what comes out. Woo! Too many. That was like half the deck. The only one on the floor. They could have a lot to say, or they just have a lot of jumbled up thoughts. Palm tree, stability, security. I like you. So you were in a stable friendship. This person told you that they liked you, or they put the vibes out. We have engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity. So this relationship did evolve. It's like it did, feelings were expressed, or you liked each other but you were both in commitments. Why is I like you here? The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So you were in a stable connection. This person liked you, and then all of a sudden they didn't. It was fast. Why is engagement ring here? Sudden change. Okay, they found out you were engaged or married. And they were like, well, that person isn't it. So they liked you a lot. They wanted to see what this connection was. And then like that, oh, it's not going to be anything because you're in something. They didn't know about this. So I think they either feel betrayed or they saw you and fell in love with you like a love at first sight. And then their heart got broke because they saw that you were married. So they might not have expressed anything at all. They could have like found out just by somebody, word of mouth or research. Boat. receiving what you need, progression arriving. Yeah, this person moved on because you're in a different... You either got engaged to someone else, chose someone else. This person completely gave up on this because they don't at all want to share you. Point blank period. Or they felt like they were going to have to. Let's see what happened on your side of things in this connection. What happened on Twin Flames? You thought this person was your soulmate. Or you were already in something solid that you thought was your soulmate. Let's see what follows it. I thought there's a card. Date. Yeah. you thought you were with the love of your life, and then this person came into your life. And you're like, okay, I'm not with the person. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light. Yeah, you weren't looking. You were in a connection. You were not looking. You could have been happy and in love, and you saw someone or you met someone or a friend came back in your life and you just jived and you're like, holy fucking shit. I love this person, but you pulled back because you were like, no. I'm invested in this person. I love this person, so you fought it. Yeah, you ended it too. You were like, no. I love this person, not you. Clock. Need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal, passion. It took time for this passion to eat at you. I think you do have feelings for this person, but I feel like are very traditional. You already gave your heart. You could have been married. Why is passion here for this, though? Self-indulgence. You're throwing yourself into work, hoping to get this person out of your system. I don't think it's working. All right. Let's see what shadow work your person's working on. From this connection, what shadow work are they working on? Maybe it'll help heal this or help you understand. Envious gluttony. They're trying not to be envious of your relationship and you being happy with someone else. They're genuinely trying to be happy for you, but this person loves you. Hiding your true self. They are hiding their heart from you and the world. I don't think anybody knows how much this person loves you. I think they carry it quietly. See how they're like pulled in two directions? They might be with someone too and love you. Could be that. This could be like a forbidden relationship. Calling the storm and the child I was meant to be. So they're calling in the strength that they need to get over you and move on, which has been proven to be rather difficult, I feel, with this hiding yourself. And then the child I was meant to be. You triggered some childhood wounds about rejection, about not being good enough, that they have to be a certain way. I feel like this person felt like, or they were themselves with you, and like either they saw you and were like, I can be myself, this person's going to accept me, and then you didn't, or they just found out you were in something and like, well, the one person who could accept me can't because they're not available, or they offered themselves up to you on a platter and got rejected, and it triggered like rejection from their childhood, which can be very traumatizing. But, whether you guys come together or not, I feel like it was part of their growth. Let's see what healing work you're working on because of this connection. Sacrifice came right out. Like, I think you're done making sacrifices. I think this connection made you see that you aren't so sure about the one you were with. Why is sacrifice here? The temple of my body. You're learning to listen to yourself more. I feel like you're the type of person that grew up like you have to go to college, you have to love one person, and that's it. You get married, and that's it. But that's not how life works, and you're learning to do things your own way and cut out things that you don't want and not live just because that's what society wants from you. This person came into your life to show you that there is no fucking plan. Okay, there is no procedure. It's always going to be things come into place that are meant to, and you either have the choice to go with it and embrace it or run, and you're done running. You want to embrace what's right for you. You're also if this person is with someone or they're dating, you're very jealous. You're also trying to not be jealous of who this person is with or the freedom they have. Alright, let's see. With this Moonology deck, since it's a full moon, what do we need to know about this connection right now, Spirit? For the blue moon. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. You guys gotta show the love for each other. You gotta stop hiding your feelings and going to your corners and being with people you don't want to be with. You have to come out of your corners and show how you feel and say how you feel and get rid of the people you don't want connections with. Look at the bigger picture, full moon and Sagittarius. What do you really want? Are you just longing for a change, or do you want this person? You are good enough. Those that want you and are meant for you don't ever reject you, and you don't ever really reject. You might, but you are always, it's like that. If you love them, let them go and see if they come back. And if they do, then you know it's true. That it's 100% true. Like, people break up and come back together all the time. So you are good enough. It was never about rejection. It was just about the timing wasn't right for you to be together any other time than when you guys come together. You are good enough for each other. Stop putting each other on pedestals. Stop thinking you're not worthy of things or that you're guilty just because you fell in love with somebody else and you had to end relationships. That's life. Life ebbs and flows. You either go with it or the tide brushes you away and your life just passes you by, and you, before you know it, you blink and you realize you wasted your life on things you don't want with people you don't want to be with because of society and because of standards and because of what you were afraid of other people's, what they were going to say or think about you. At the end of the day, that none of that means anything. The only person you need to please is yourself. The only happiness you need to chase is yours. Not what makes someone else happy. Not what's going to make them happy to see you do that. What's going to make you happy to see yourself do that. Or who is going to make you happy. You have. Show the world the real you. Stop playing parts. Full moon in Aquarius. Lots of full moons. New moon, full moon, full moon. Full moon in Virgo, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Sagittarius, new moon. This is about stop playing the role and live the life you want. Be the person you want, despite who's got what to say about it. You got to let go of needing to please people, needing to be liked, needing to be politically correct. Out the fucking window, bro. This is your life. This is your highway. You decide the speed limit. You decide the direction. You decide when you're getting on and making a pit stop, or when you're getting on and going on an adventure, when you're getting off to make a pit stop. That you decide. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Listen, you have new moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius, new moon in Virgo, full moon in Virgo. You could be a Virgo and Aquarius. That's a matching, mirroring cards. I'm not making this up. Full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Virgo. New moon in Aquarius, new moon in Virgo. You fill each other's lights up. You're getting a second chance. You both want it. Look at the bigger picture. Once you guys realize that you guys want each other, and that I feel like with the 2 eclipses, you don't know that the other person wants you. Look at how full and bright the moons are when you find out. When your masks are off, open. This relationship is closed because you're not being open. Use this full moon. See the bigger picture. You are letting this die because you two won't take the masks off or dead the relationships that need to go. Expect powerful change though, because Spirit's lighting a fire under your ass. Why, Spirit? Why are you lighting a fire under this collective's relationship's ass? Figuratively, anyway. Of course, they love and have patience for you, but they also need you to move sometimes. Surrender. Get rid of what you don't want. Surrender. Stop fighting this connection. Collective, you're running from this person. You thought you were happy with someone else. You don't want to leave your comfort zone. This person made you see this life you're in is bullshit. And you're scared to do something about it. Spirit's like, you got to do something about it. You're going to live your life? You're going to live apart? No. You're meant for better things. Put your armor on. Put your boots on. And speak up for yourself. Spirit says, don't kill me for being pushy today. Yeah, flying, falling, like you might be at a distance from each other, but you're both, I think right now you are surrendering. You're falling in love with each other through this moon. This is the last of, like you have a moat in a castle and your person has a moat in a castle. You're dropping the moat. You're letting the moat down. You're done fighting it. Landscapes and places, what no longer serves you and is dried up, that needs to go. And I think you're sitting in these dried up places a bit too long. Like your life is going to get burnt to the ground. Not literally, but like they're gonna do a forced tower. It's like, see how everything's burning? Jump into the fresh water. Yeah. Relationships are dead, dried up, wasting. You're wasting your heart and your time with somebody you're not in love with. One or both of you. Focus on what you really want. Make a decision. No more teeter-tottering. No more just sitting there basking in something, burning. That slow burn. Take the risk. Jump. What's the bigger picture? What do you want? Make that game plan. It's about relationships. It's about building on the relationship you want. I always see that part and I'm seeing it. No, it's like, think about what you want, not what your parents want, not what he wants. What do you want? That's what Spirit's asking you. What do you want? What do you want? I hate that part. It's so sad. Possessions. Holding on to those 3D comfort zones. This is a 5D connection, and the 5D is scaring the fuck out of both of you. You're shaking each other up because you're meant to. There's a lot of sexual energy, but this isn't just about sex. But if you don't know how to tell each other how you feel, let your bodies do the talking then. Ignite this passion, Spirit says. Yeah, renewal, rebirth. You're going to get a second chance. Only if you choose it. Unless you both sit and just watch each other from afar or pout from across the room. And like, you are the phoenix. You can create this relationship. You can be this power couple. But you gotta have the courage and the strength to go for it. You got to put work and love into it for it to grow. There's no perfect relationship. No relationship's easy. It's never going to be easy. But this relationship will continue to grow and get stronger. You've been trying to manifest this, and so has your person. You feel a strong friendship. Your inner child hug each other. It's like you heal something in them and they heal something in you. You know you can trust this person. You sense it. You feel it. The first time you laid eyes on this person, you knew that you had this connection, that you knew them, that you could trust them with their secrets, and it scared the fuck out of you and it made you run. Yeah, because this connection, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, you've never been in love before seeing this person's face. Even if you thought you were. You did not know love until this person's face. And this could be a very spiritual connection. You could be into Wicca. But there's some turbulent times coming. This is forced towers. Spirit's going to force these towers because you're meant to be. You both know it. Don't fight me, Spirit says. Don't you fight me, little twin flames. All right. What do we need to know right now for this connection? How can we help the collective grow this connection, get things going? Birds, move away from karmics. Even if you have family, like establishing your own independence, letting this person know that either you want a family with this person or that your family, this happy home that they think that you have, is, let them see the truth or know the truth, or let them see that you are moving out. Or I think some of you need to talk about or show that you want kids. Why is birds here? Also, like singing to each other. Like, you know, blue jays are just singing, play music, request songs on the radio. If you can't literally talk to each other, play songs. Dog, be loyal to this person. Act like they're there. Act like you're already a family. What would you do if they were there? If you were with this person already, you couldn't be with that person. So you got to break up with that person because you're already with someone. You know what I mean? That's how you act like someone's already there. You get rid of the connections you don't want for the ones that you do. Give them your loyalty. Maybe move closer to this person. Clouds. Gotta have that sit down. To me, this is like clear the air. Talk it out. No more smoke and mirrors. No more playing like you're happy. Let them see the truth of your relationship. Choices. Let them... You guys need to know that you have choices here. That it's not dead in the water. Yeah. There's towers coming. Why is tower here? For how they can help move this. Other than leaving relationships, moving closer. Oh, you guys don't know that luck is in your favor and you're about to have a big change. Whether you guys are moving closer, that meet cute. Luck is in your favor. You do have choices. Spirit's going to give you choices. They're going to help this get off the ground, but you have to clear the air. You have to stop playing parts, and you have to talk to each other and show each other what you want. Fox. It's like, I think you guys have to be sneaky, like communicate in a sneaky way. Book. Oh, you're being sneaky, learning about each other with this bear. To me, it's like you need to sit and hibernate and think about what you really want. Is this just about sex, or are you in love with this person? And when you figure that out, then you need to communicate that. But right now, it's just about making sure, Do you just need to be single? Do you need to be with this person? Your mind's in a million places. You need to decide whether you're just unhappy and want change, or if you're unhappy with your person and don't want to be alone, or is this true love? Is this something you really want? Clear those foggy brains of yours. Let's close out messages for the near future. What's going to happen? Let's talk about with your person. What's going to happen with your person in the near future? Phoenix rising. They're gaining the courage either to change their life and move on from you, or tell you their truth. Self-sabotage. Okay, so they're being magically manipulated either by a karmic or just, because they don't feel like they're good enough. They're trying to overcome not ruining anything for themselves, including being with people who are unavailable. Why is dreams? They don't want... Okay, so they're trying to get over you because they want a family, they want a life, and they compare everybody to you. They're not over you, they're in love with you. So they feel like they're self-sabotaging their dreams of having a family by staying connected to this dream of having you. So I think in the near future, they might be moving on from you. Yeah, they could be having a glow up in the near future as well. Why is beauty here? Well, yeah, they could be having a love come into their life. If you want to move on from this person, I see this moving on. I see them happy with someone else. Or this could be this person is ending the self-sabotage by not thinking they have a chance with you, gaining the courage, coming to tell you their dreams, and you guys fall in love. Let's see. Family and tribe. Either way, I think that you guys are always going to be connected. They do want a family with you. But either way, they're getting this family because they're putting the work in. They're over here doing the work. They're loving themselves. They're making the cuts. They've self-sabotaged their own dreams in the past, and they're not doing that anymore. They're loving themselves. They're treating themselves. They're putting their energy into themselves, and because of it, they're magnifying at a high vibration. They could have choices and options in love, and they could be getting married soon and having babies. Let's see what's happening in the near future for you. What's happening in the near future for the collective? Oh my goodness, too many. It's like half the deck. Okay. We have love from above, sexual arts. So you could be getting new love as well, or this person is coming back for you. But let's see. Near future for the collective, what do they need to know? Sadness. I'm afraid that you're going to stay in your comfort zone and watch this person move on with someone else. Unleash your creativity. This person is your muse, but I think that's all it's going to be. Self-sabotage. You won't leave your comfort zone. You're too traditional. You're too set in your ways. Yeah, you're already connected to your soulmate. Whether you're in love with them or not, you already chose them and you're not leaving, I don't think. Take off your mask. But I think you are going to tell this person how you feel. You might even tell them that you felt they were a soulmate. You might tell them that you feel you ruined it. That you might thank them for being a muse and helping you create, but at the end of the day, with the sadness coming out, I don't see you putting any effort into it. Selling out, yeah, you're going with the one you don't love, you're sticking with it. Because that's what you're manifesting for yourself by not putting any action into this, by not communicating, by not choosing to see that spirit brought this person into your life. This is your person. but you are very stuck in your ways. You're married, you have a family, you're not going to break someone's heart. You feel break someone's heart. It's like you're procrastinating, or you have procrastinated for so long that this person is manifesting another love, and you're manifesting staying stuck because your fear of facing your community and facing the backlash is just too much for you to really do anything about it. Victim consciousness, and you're going to regret it, Spirit says. Losing this person is going to hurt. But I think you're staying with your family because of your pride. You feel this is what you've taught. You get married for life. You have you're not willing to, I'm not mocking you at all, but there's people all over the world that do this. They get married to someone, they're in love when they get married, they might be in love the first couple years, they have babies, and then maybe they don't maybe they're not arguing and can't stand each other, but there's no passion, there's no love, and they just live all these years together because, well, they said some words and that's that. And you're definitely one of those people that are just going to completely continue that cycle, like maybe your parents and their parents have not believing in real love and not wanting to shake up. You're not a risk taker when it comes to, you're letting this person go. And you're trying to heal from them. But this also brought up wounds of your inner child. You've denied yourself of real love since birth because you had an idea of what love was. I have to marry someone successful. I have to marry someone that looks like this. Or they have to be from where I'm from. You have a very limited mind. Again, I'm not mocking you when it comes to love, but I'm warning you. This is going to be something you don't ever recover from. You're going to love this person until the day you die. You can learn to be happy. You can learn to love your person again and have a good life. But you'll know that it's a regret. Anything else that we can say about this connection in the near future? Inner child cycles, hole in the cell. Are you going to are you going to heal your inner cycle by breaking the cycle? By not allowing yourself to suffer from what you really want because of expectations and the world around you and what you think life is supposed to be? Family is what you make of it. If you want to stay in a relationship that's empty and stay and be with your kids, you can do that. Spirit will back you up. You're not going to have a completely miserable life, but you know this person's already ruined a lot from you, but for you, from the sound of things, even if they're not a malicious person, you feel yourself dying. You feel a part of yourself dying because it's not real. Spirit wants you to have what is real. You deserve what is real, but something about your inner child makes you feel like you can't have this or that you shouldn't. And that's something you got to decide for yourself. Break that cycle or keep it. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just warning you, this will be a deep regret. Spirit doesn't ever paint it this way without, it's because you have the power to change the tarot reading. You have the power to change the future. So the Spirit's like, this is what's happening now because you're sitting in procrastination. You're still not doing things. And you're repeating cycles, just repeating them instead of breaking them. And you can have that if that's what you want. Your life can tick on. But this is, I feel like, your last chance to really make a break from this cycle because this person's about to meet someone new. I feel like it's like shit or get off the pot. If you want this person, you gotta speak up. You gotta do something about it. Now is the time for action. You've been in a place of procrastination too long, I feel like Spirit's saying. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it. If it did help you, if it was something that you want in the future, more readings like this, let me know by hitting the like button. I really am trying to grow my channel, and the more likes I get, the more they put it out for more people to see. So please, please, please hit the like button below. I'm literally begging you. Anyone who does, thank you. For all of my subscribers, I love you so much. All the people that just watch, I love you so much too. Have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.